Hi guys, how are you? Why do I do that? Why do I do this? Ha 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 ha! Brum brum brum! I do it to get out of here, get out of my head and into here. Guys, you can do it too. Brum 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 yourself. What is a man? A man is generally viewed as a male with the ability to provide. A man who can be confided in. A male who can be confided in. And in today's society, guys, you will notice something. A lot of masculinity from society has been taken away. Now, I'm not only talking about the ability to provide. Well, when I say provide, I'm not always talking about finance-wise. I'm also talking about standing up for yourself. I'm also talking about being upfront. I'm also talking about doing what you've got to do. What is manliness? Manliness are these character traits that are associated with a man. Body language, the way he walks. Have you ever heard people say, oh, that girl walks like a guy, or that guy walks like a girl, or acts like a girl, or that girl acts like a guy? Why? Because those character traits, guys, are associated with so-and-so, a gender. Gender. Today I want to talk to you guys about masculinity in Africa. When you have a hard time, guys, you learn that you are more capable. You see how capable you really are when you have a hard time. And after you see how capable you really are, you become more confident in your ability. Because what else can you confide in? There are other things you can confide in. But most of the time we are looking at our ability to survive, our ability to do well, our ability to get a certain thing that we want to get. And that, the measure of that, will result or show our confidence. Our confidence is our faith in us. Now, guys, I was speaking to a friend of mine. His name is Cyril. Now, I haven't seen Cyril in a while. I hope he's okay. Cyril is a grown man, about 35 years old. And he was telling me about life in the village, life in the villages, when he was growing up here in Africa. And he told me the rites of passage for a boy to become a man. My one friend in Knysna, Luyanda, was telling me about his initiation into manlyhood, where he was circumcised and left out in the wild, where it's cold, and then it's hot, and then it's cold, and it's nighttime, and it's daytime, and it's morning, and there are animals around you, and you're just in the bush, butt naked, covered in white mud, butt naked. You've just been circumcised. That's the transition. And the elders there, he speaks to the elders. I'm not sure if it's before or after the time that he's sent out into the wild, but he speaks to the elders, guys. And they explain to him how to survive in the wild and how to survive in the city. And through this, he is given the ability to survive no matter what. No matter what, you will be able to survive. Now, because you will survive no matter what, you now have a huge amount of confidence in you. Think about it. If you can survive, even if you go out into the streets, let's say something happens to your job, you go out into the streets, you will survive, guys, So that confidence is instilled in you. Now, back to Cyril's story. So this was Luyanda's story. Now my friend Cyril. He was telling me, in the villages, look at this huge contrast, guys, at modern society and traditional society, all right? I do not agree with all tradition, but let's look at the ancient ways. The ancient ways. Okay. The kids, guys, they fought with each other, and that was how they played. They beat each other up. They hit each other with sticks, guys. That was how they played. Can you imagine a village where kids are fighting, and that's how they play? And what would happen, he said, guys, he said to me, Paul, when if a kid ran away back to his mama and didn't want to fight, we would call him Mama's boy. Mama's boy! Mama's boy! And they would all make fun of the kid. Now what is the purpose of this? It has a practical purpose, guys. It discourages sissiness. It discourages that type of vibe. So guys will more likely want to stand up for themselves. They would see different boys sparring, different boys fighting. And if it got too intense, you might be wondering, but what if a kid dies, or what if something happens to the kid? Well, if it got too intense, guys, the older boys would go in and break it up. They would break up the fight. And these things, guys, it helped them become men. They became more confident. They became much more confident. Because throughout their youth, they were fighting. They had to fight. They had to fight to hold their ground, guys. They had to fight to hold their ground. Imagine you, throughout your youth, had to fight to hold your ground. Fight against guys your size. Maybe bigger, maybe smaller. You had to constantly fight to hold your ground. If you didn't fight, you were laughed at. If you didn't fight, you were beaten. And that getting beaten toughens you. You have an idea of what a hit feels like. When I am around men similar to my friend Cyril, I notice, guys, they have this huge calmness. This huge calmness, guys. It's just this kind of vibe. It's just this type of vibe. And this deep voice. Why do guys with lots of testosterone have deep voices? A deep voice is a characteristic of manliness. It is a manly characteristic. Your voice is almost a manifestation of your personality, the way you speak. When women speak, they want to come across as gentle, soft, the womanly feminine, the feminine characteristics. So they want to display their personalities and their souls through the way they speak. Gentle. Gentle. And the men want to show their souls manly booming thunder through the way they speak and express and project their voice, through the way they behave, through their ho 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 ho, to the way they slam this is a metal table, ho ho. Yeah, to the way they slam tables. You go in, man, filled with ability and confidence in his ability. He can survive no matter what. That's my timer, guys. And a woman is drawn to a man who has confidence in his ability, because who else will know him better than himself? And his body knows him. So his body projects his opinion of himself through his body language. If he feels, like a lot of guys, it'll be like this. But if he feels good about himself, chest out, arms back, pelvic thrust here, no pelvic interior tilt, it depends, guys. And he's there. His voice booms, projects his voice. He's not needy or dependent on anyone. He's independent, completely. And he will state what he believes in. He will stand with what he believes in. And they will be drawn to him because he is a man who can provide. What is the general understanding or belief or view of what a man is? A man is a male who can provide. And not only financially, guys, like I told you before, but also protection, also food, whatever. A man who can stand up, a man who has confidence in his abilities. Confidence is linked to something. It's not all... It is actually all belief. It's your opinion of your ability. When you see that you are good at fighting, you will not be afraid to fight. You will be confident because you know you can whoop a nigga's ass. Confidence is based on something, guys. I'm starting to move like my mentor, shucks. I'm starting to move like my mentor, guys. Love my mentor. Love my mentor. Awesome. Sean, you're awesome. And my dad is also awesome. Guys, we are confident, you and I, we are confident around people that we don't need. How can you say that, Paul? So, are you saying you don't need us? Because I'm confident around you. Well, kind of, I actually don't. I actually don't need anyone that I'm confident around. And you don't need anyone that you are confident around. That is why you can just express yourself and not care. Bloopity blabbity bloom. Bloopity blabbity. You think I would be going blah 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 if I cared what people think? People watching this video? No. A person wouldn't be doing that. If a person cared what people thought of them, they would be sitting like a perfect human being. Like perfect, like they're perfect. Like, oh, I'm just a perfect human being over here. Guys, the people you are confident around, or the people you are not trying to impress, the people you are not trying to please, you are not walking on eggshells around those people because you don't flipping need to. You get it? Bros. When you're walking past people in the street, you just walk past them. Some people who want to impress those people may walk past them in a, what's the word? This submissive manner. Some people may do that. They may walk by like this, so as not to offend anyone. But if you don't care, you were like flipping alpha male up in this ish. And when you are doing that, people may pick up on it. People will pick up on it. Standing like this. And you're not afraid of those guys. So some guys will say, hey, Mr. Big Chest. Hey, Mr. So-and-so. And just walk past them. Because you don't care. You're not trying to get brownie points with them. Who are they? You are you. And that's what you know. You are already fulfilled and confident in your own ability to survive, your own ability to provide. So you want confidence? Confidence is a practical thing. Shyness is a practical thing. Did you know that shyness is a practical thing? Whoa, dude. Is shyness really a practical thing? Yes, bro. Shyness, my bros. Shyness is there to help you to behave in a way that can please the other person. Why? It's not to limit your own ability, really. It's really to get you points with the person. It's really to hold you back, reserve you, so that you can see what the other person is like. And through finding out what the other person is like, your body will help you to step in a way that will get you the best points with that person. Wow. 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 So, if you can get something from a person, you may be shy around them. If you don't need a person, you'll be confident around them. Check this out, guys. Let me use an example for you. Let's say you want to be good at sport. Right. You play sport. You love sport. So, you're busy walking back home with the guys of the choir. Let's say you go to school, okay? You're walking home with the dudes who sing at the school. You're walking, whoop, 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 whoop. You're just talking, you're laughing, you're having a good time, whatever. You're just messing around, you're joking around, you're doing this, you're doing that. You're not trying to impress anyone, you don't give a flip. But now, if you were also in the choir, you were a singer, and these guys were of a higher choir thingy, same dudes that would be with you in the paradigm existence, or what's it? Parallel existence. But now, because you want to be with them, you want to impress them, you want their level, they can benefit you if they like you. So, you're trying to get them to like you, even subconsciously. So you're walking with them, kind of like, yeah, not necessarily expressing like you would have been doing if you were on the football team. Or if you were on the painting team, paint. What the flip can they do for you? You don't care. You know, you don't lose anything if they think anything of you. You get what I'm saying? Their opinion of you doesn't affect you, really. Okay? So, it's all practical stuff. Let me give you my own example, guys. Another one for y'all. Here in front of the camera, I'm fine. Because I'm not trying to impress. I'm freaking not trying to impress. I'm just being myself. I'm happy to express myself like this. With certain friends, I'm also happy to express myself like this. Because I don't care. You get it? I don't care. Now, when I'm in public sometimes, I also don't care. The only thing that would make me care is giving my dad a bad name. I only want to give my dad a good name. My dad is a pastor, if you are wondering, bro. My dad is a pastor. So I want to give him a good name. Especially in town. You understand what I'm saying? And also, people. They look up to me for certain things. So if I do something I don't do things that are wrong. I don't believe it. Okay? But in someone else's opinion, in someone else's traditional view, they may believe when they see me asking for a girl's number that I want to have sex with her. But the truth is, I'm just freaking challenging myself, bro. Or I'm just having fun, or I'm just messing around, bro. I'm not getting the number for romantic or sexual reasons. If it's an Asian girl, oh, you can be sure we'll talk about sex. I'm joking. I'm joking. If it's a Japanese girl, I'm probably going to try and court her. Oh, shucks, I shouldn't tell you my intentions. Okay, guys, so those are the only reasons why I would not always fully do certain things, okay? Out of consideration for the other person. Out of concern or consideration for the other person's well-being. You get what I'm saying? So out of love. All right? Now, when I'm with people I don't care about impressing, people I don't need, I'm fully, whatever, fully, I'm fully. When I'm around my dad is adding so much value to my life. Provides me with shelter, provides me with food, provides me with a father figure, provides me with knowledge, provides me with words of wisdom, and is providing me with success, more success, and is passing on lessons he's learned, lessons passed down from generation to generation, at least from his dad to him to me. And now, when there is so much to gain from him, I will be more quiet around him. Paul, you gotta be yourself! Paul, you gotta be yourself, Paul! You can't be loud and stuff on camera, and then when you're on your dad, you be quiet! You gotta be woo, right? Like that, like woo! No. Being myself is being whoever the flip I want to be. That's the mistake a lot of people make, guys. Be yourself. Be yourself. What does it mean to freaking be yourself? In their mind and mouth, being yourself means be whatever box you've been put into. Be whatever box you've been put into. I am not put into whatever freaking box you want to put a nigga into, okay? I do not accept your label, okay? Bros, do not accept the labels people put on you. What I mean is, if they call you superhero, wear it like a freaking title. Wear it like a belt that you got from a wrestling match. Wear it like a freaking headband or a trophy, okay? Or a medal. But do not hold yourself inside of that place. You are not forced to always be the way they think you are, okay? You are whoever the flip you want to be. As a man thinks, so he is. You are as you think, bro. What's going on in your head will go on in your body. What's going on in your body will go on in your life. Okay? Guys. A confident person is a capable person. Okay. A confident person is a person who believes he is capable. Oh, that's the right one. That's the right one, bros. A confident person is a person who believes he is capable. A person who is fine with where he is. Who is all right. Who does not need something from those he is confident around. And the woman's body instinctively knows this, guys. Her body knows this. Your body, bros, your body knows it. Her body knows it because when someone is confident in the room, laughing and talking and being honest, flipping honest, talking about his teddy bear collection, he doesn't care. She turns her attention to him, drawn to him like metal to a magnet. And she says, hello, hi, I'm so-and-so. Hello, hi. What happened to your hair? What the flip happened to your hair? Why is there glitter in your hair?
Oh, my hair. That's pretty.
She's turned on, guys.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it's his muscles.
Yeah, that's part of it.
Oh, yeah, it's his face.
That's part of it. But you know what is the most powerful thing that is turning up on? You know what it is?
Genetics.
No. A dude with good genetics can turn off girls. But a guy, even with not so good genetics, can turn on girls. With this one thing. What is it?
Money.
Money. Turn on. That thing is your own opinion of yourself. Confidence. Not needing to impress because you are sorted. When he asked the girl, what the flip is in your hair? Do you think he wanted brownie points with her? Do you think he wanted stars with her? Do you think he wanted to win over her affection? What the flip is in your hair, girl? Why does your hair look like mine in the morning? Why does your hair look like it's got glitter in it? What the flip is going on with your hair? Guys, he is capable without her. He will survive without her. And his body language and his tone of voice and his behavior is making it so freaking clear. So freaking clear that he can do just fine on his own. That is why popular dudes, or shall I say confident dudes, are people that are attractive. Even dudes are drawn to confident dudes. And I'm not saying it in a homosexual way. I'm saying it in a very straight way. Very straight, okay? You want to be friends with confident people. Unless a person feels jealous, okay? Because they feel they can't get there anyway, okay? Or whatever. Or they're making some excuse up, okay? That's another story. That's a whole new pool to dive into, guys. That's a way of measuring people, okay? Now, we are drawn to these people because their own opinion is voiced, their own deep subconscious opinion that is formed by events and their reaction to certain events. It is formed in their body. So their body begins to behave accordingly. And that in turn forms an opinion. That's my alarm. 6 o'clock. It forms an opinion, guys. And now this opinion that I'm speaking of to you is voiced through their actions, body language, and tone of voice. And they come across as confident. Because they believe they are capable. If you believe you are capable, honestly believe, then you will be confident. If you will believe you're fine on your own, you don't need others. You don't need others. You're confident. And if you can still be nice to those others that you don't need, you're confident. You're still confident. Let's look at it like this, guys. You're walking past a homeless person. How do you feel around the person? Are you trying to impress the person? No. Why? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why you talking about homeless people, bruh? Why you talking about homeless people, bruh?
Guys, you are confident around a homeless person because, first of all, you feel the homeless person can't beat you up. Second of all, you feel the homeless person has no financial power. Oh. What's the third reason? You feel the homeless person can't do anything for you. Ever. Ever. That's why you feel like a freaking superhero around a homeless person. Because you don't need anything from them. You can do fine without them. You understand what I'm saying? Now let's take it like, let's move it to the other side. You come around a business person. You come around freaking Donald Trump. A little bit different, don't you think? A little bit different. He's there. He's got a group of guys with him. Rich guys. He's got security guards. He's got lots of money. You get the chance to meet him. You get the chance to eat at the same table with him. Ooh! 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 How you gonna behave, bro? How you gonna behave, bro? Tell me, dude. Bros, how you gonna behave? What are you gonna do, man? How are you gonna eat those chips with ketchup? You gonna eat them like you normally eat them? You're gonna eat that hamburger like you eat it at home? No. You're gonna eat that hamburger. You're gonna eat that hamburger like you're from England. Like you flipping grew up with the Queen. That's how you're gonna eat that hamburger. With a knife and a freaking fork. You're gonna eat those chips with chopsticks, okay? You're gonna eat them like you're a noble. That's how you will behave around someone who can do something for you. That's how you will behave around someone you feel you need.
Thank you very much. The food is very delectable. And it's delicious. And I love the food. Thank you, Mr. Donald Trump.
Okay, but then there are some of you who will say, no, man, screw it. I'll put my feet on the table, bro. I'll put my feet on the table, bro. No, Donald Trump.
Hillary Clinton.
Guys, let me make it clear for you. Let me paint this picture for you in the easiest way. Just easiest for you to understand, okay? Let's put it like this. Compare these two. The homeless one and the homeless guy. You eat dinner with a homeless guy. How do you behave? While you're in a rush, you're not really gonna... Honestly, if the guy can give you no... What's his names? You don't need him. You're probably just gonna eat like you normally eat. You're gonna eat fine. You might be nice to the guy. You might not be nice to the guy. You just eat fine, okay? Because you're not trying to impress anyone, okay? Then, now, let's say you're some guy, right? He's paying for your studies, right? He's keeping you off of the streets, all right? And without him, let's say, right? A person would be in a position they don't want to be, okay? So let's say without him, you'd be beaten up or something, right? He's protecting you from these people. So now, because he's protecting you from these people, bros, you want to be on his good side. So you're going to eat like you want to be on his good side. You're going to speak like you want to be on his good side. You're going to want to go alongside and be parallel to all of his beliefs, align with every single opinion of his, and travel straightly on his thoughts. You're going to want to please the nigger.
You're going to want to please the nigger.
Understand?
A confident man is a man who believes he is capable. If you are capable, if you are Chuck Norris, you are not going to need to huddle up next to The Rock, Dwayne Johnson. If you are Bruce Lee, you are not going to need to huddle up next to a security guard with a baton. Okay? In a bar fight, you'll be like this. If you are rich, you own all the islands, you have all the friends back at home, you've got everything going for you, you've got stuff, you're at a party. What the flip are you afraid of? You pull down your pants and take a crap in the room. You don't care. The only reason you wouldn't want to do that is because you're considerate of the other people and the guacamole that they're eating with Doritos. You care about them, but you could just do it and not care. Okay? I'm not saying you must, I'm just saying because you've got everything and you're capable, you are confident.
But if you don't know how to fight, and there's 5 guys coming to you in a bar, you're going to huddle up next to the security guard who has a taser, okay? You're going to be like, oh, help! If you need a job, oh, here's it. If you need a job and you have like less than 5 days or something, you need a job. You're at a party. There's guys who can hire you. The needy vibes will be there, my bros. Beware. And most likely you will not pull down your pants and take a crap on the floor, okay? You'll most likely be taking crap from other people. Oh! 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 You get that? And that is how it is, my bros. So when you are confident, you are confiding in your capability. Manliness. Manliness. Confidence is a manly trait, bros. If you want to become the strongest version of yourself, when you are the stronger version of yourself and you are capable, you will be confident in your ability. You want to be confident? Be freaking capable. Be freaking capable. Be so successful and capable that you don't need these people. You don't need these people. Oh man. See you guys in the freaking next one.